In a quiet corner of an old Italian town nestled between a flower shop and a tiny bookstore stood a café that time had almost forgotten. Its name was Café Sogno, which means Cafe of Dreams. The walls were covered in ivy, the tables were worn smooth by decades of stories, and inside, a beautiful vintage espresso machine called La Magica had been brewing coffee for generations. But this cafe was no ordinary place. Locals believed it was enchanted. Customers swore that the foam on their cappuccinos sometimes swirled into the shape of hearts, flowers, or tiny dancers, even before they took a sip. No one questioned it. It was just one of those charming mysteries everyone loved. Now, on one stormy afternoon, when the rain fell sideways and the clouds rolled like thunderous waves, something extraordinary happened. A sudden bolt of lightning struck the roof of Café Sogno, surging straight into La Magica. The lights flickered, the cups rattled on the shelves, and then silence. Just as the lightning hit, a drop of cappuccino foam from the machine floated upward, almost in slow motion, and landed gently on a delicate porcelain ballerina figurine that had stood on the counter for years. And then, she blinked. She blinked, stretched her ceramic arms, and twirled right off the shelf, landing perfectly on point. She was alive. A ballerina. A cup. A miracle. She was Ballerina Cappuccina. Her head was a porcelain cappuccino cup filled with warm, swirling latte art. Her eyes sparkled with joy, and her tiny pink tutu shimmered like milk foam in sunlight. She didn't speak. She danced. Every movement told a story. Her pirouettes made spoons spin. Her arabesques sent gentle ripples through cups of espresso. And her grand jeté made tired baristas smile again. And she didn't just entertain, she healed. Lonely people felt comfort in her presence. Overworked artists found inspiration in her grace. Children laughed and pointed as she balanced on sugar cubes or spun across the tabletops. Over time, legends grew. Some claimed that Ballerina Cappuccina had once been a real girl who loved coffee and ballet more than anything in the world, and that the cafe had given her a second chance to dance forever. Others said she was a guardian spirit of the cafe, brought to life by joy and caffeine. But no one knows for sure. What we do know is this: if you visit Café Sogno on a quiet morning, order a cappuccino and sit by the window without checking your phone, you might just hear the soft tapping of her feet on the counter. You might see a tiny figure twirl out of the shadows and leave a trail of cinnamon dust behind her. And you might feel, for a brief, beautiful moment, like the world is just a little more magical than it seems. That's the story of how Ballerina Cappuccina came to life, born from coffee, lightning, and a whole lot of imagination.